cigarette, swims in pools of sweat, love hates like nicotine.
Hello, I am learning guitar. I'm teaching myself guitar without a guitar in the beginning, because if I don't practice just on anything, then what is the point? So this is my first class. Again, I'm new at this. I am a drummer though, and I can read music. I can read drum music, piano music, and chord charts. So you're going to get a lot of experience here. So I encourage everyone to pick up either software engineer, but all you need is a tennis racket, a mop, a broom, and if you don't have that, air guitar. But I'm going to grab my guitar. The whole thing is, if you can't play a broom or a tennis racket and practice with that, then don't buy a guitar. What we're going to work on first is coordinating a right hand with vocals, because that's what I want to do. So I'm going to pick up my guitar. This is not really a guitar, it's a mop. So, and my whole thing is, I want to have my right hand strum and I want to sing. So I'm going to try to, this is more than just playing guitar. This is playing guitar and singing, because who cares about just playing guitar? I mean, phew. George Harrison was really great, but, you know. And Ringo Starr was lucky, really was. George Best was better, early days. But anyway, what my whole thing is, I want to learn to play guitar. So this is the first class, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to buy a guitar unless I practice first. And this is a mop again, this is not a guitar, but have any instrument or nothing at all. But the thing is, you have to be able to sing and strum, you know, so it's like polyrhythm. So what I'm going to do is do quarter notes, boom, 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 first. And again, I don't even know what I'm doing, but, and then sing a song. It's going to be Mary Had a Little Lamb. It doesn't matter the song. I'm not going to be doing the chords. I'm missing a couple strings. But the key thing is, I'm going to try to use my right hand, quarter notes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going on offbeats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So this is class 1, and then I'll show you a couple other really cool techniques, because you don't need the guitar in the beginning. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't have a guitar. I'm not going to get a guitar unless I practice, and unless you know, if you want to be a drummer, first play on pillows. If you can't do that, don't buy a drum set. But, okay, so this is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Not the correct chord structure that you might have already studied. I'm just trying to learn. All right, so Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. See, I'm doing just chord notes. I'm trying to sing at the same time. And then I'm going to try to go on the offbeat. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. And then I'm going to try to go back to the downbeat. And then you get into eighth notes, but don't worry about that. So the whole thing is, I'm trying to sing and play at the same time. That's my point. So I'm switching between the downbeat and the offbeat. And then I just wing it. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Do a boo 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 boo. She was a. So for me, this is my first class, and I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to learn a guitar. So that was step one: is grab. Again, this is not a guitar; it's a mop. If you can see. This and so I can. This is actually guitar should be able to do this. And look at this. This is a anyway. And now I'm going to do the next step. If you want to do anything, squeeze. I just got these things. It was at my college. I teach, but I squeeze this. Just strengthen your fingers. You got to strengthen your fingers. I'm a drummer. I don't know if you know that, but I'm a drummer who can read music and write paragraphs. But you squeeze that, you got to strengthen your fingers. And here's the other thing. If you want to learn guitar, and again, before buying guitar, you have to torture yourself. And you have to get calluses on your fingers, right? So I'm going to get a close-up. I don't have a cameraman, so I'm going to come close to you. But I took paper clips, wound them together, and I have to take my fingers and hit them. I have to get calluses on my fingers. And then I exercise my fingers one at a time in double time, 3 times, like that. I'm going to come close. So you have to exercise your fingers, squeeze and throw punches. Even at neighbors, maybe. But what I'm saying, so get paper clips. So you have to, if you cannot torture your fingers, you have to get calluses on the ends. You know, so if you don't want to do this on paper clips, don't buy a guitar. Right? Don't buy a guitar at all. And then, anyway, so that's, oh, I almost forgot. You know, this is something, I've never used it before, but I'm going to use it like, kind of like guitar practice too, because this is kind of like good for chords. The thing is, going forward, this is class 1. You can imagine what class 2 is like, but class 1 is, what I'm just letting you know, I can read chord charts. But you practice with your fingers, just getting them coordinated with each other. 4 times with your index, middle finger, 4 times, hit these, and it's really hard to do, but you just exercise it so your fingers are exactly like everything else. I'm going to do a chord here. You know, and this is just a keep. I just wing it. I just grab something I never use, but I'm just saying. But you got to practice moving the fingers. So to repeat, use stars and squeeze, create some paper clips, tap them with your fingers with calluses, grab a guitar. Even this, as a mop, this thing sucks. As like a mop, I think. It's like hard to work. You start squeezing like it's already tightening up here. Anyway, bye. Enjoy.
Cigarette swims in pools of sweat. Love hates like nicotine.